a lot of photos of yourself at that age. And this should be just a straight up book.
Work out your own trauma later. Not on a podcast. Work out your own trauma later. Get your own therapy later in private. Don't do it on a public platform where the victim can hear you, where the survivor can hear you. The survivor is probably listening to you. And turns out he was listening.
Open letter apology. Like, just, and privately first, and can I do this? Like, can I speak about how my own, when you go private, do your thing. Then you can even ask at the end, like, is it okay if I go and speak my personal feelings about what I was going through during that time? And even if you don't get a response, you can make your...
Like, what upsets me more than anything is... They were more worried. They were more concerned with falling into a conspiracy theory. Pedophilia is not a conspiracy theory. It is a real thing, and it's happening in Hollywood. It's happening in Hollywood. And the fact that you're concerned that it's damaging something that you love. It's damaging something you love. That's what you're worried about. You're not worried about the fact that a child was victimized. A literal child was victimized.
You're really just like a kid.
My God.
It's literally a therapy session. That's what I'm feeling too. Like, do we need to hear? I get it. Please do your therapy session over there. I understand. Let's just get to like what. Let's get to the meat. Like,
you're more upset about falling into Pizzagate and Satanic Panic. Satanic Panic is over. Satanic Panic crap is over.
Achieving success. You know, like what we were doing at that age was an accomplishment. We had made it as actors.
Into about this show too. I'm sorry. Okay, we got it. We're child stars.
Into the top, 10% of actors.
Like, oh yeah, you're more worried about Boy Meets World too.
Paid to be on a TV show.
Like, oh, it's gonna damage Boy Meets World. Nobody cares about Boy Meets World anymore. Sorry, nobody cares. Nobody cares right now.
How mature we were, and how together we were, and how we accomplished. You know, I remember, you would, as a kid actor, you would know the other kid actors who weren't going to make it because they didn't have the abilities, not necessarily the talent, but just the life skills.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Couldn't manage their money, they couldn't figure out their apartment situation, they didn't know how to take care of themselves, and like the three of us were highly capable teenagers, and I think that capability, you know, it's hard to look back and not see it all.
You wrote a letter defending a PDF file. You know the victim is out there listening to this podcast episode. My Lord, baby. Like, this is wild to me. Do you understand this child, this person who was a child is listening to this?
All capable. You know, like to look back and be like, oh, I'm super capable.
The fact that the letters went public. The fact that the letters went public. All 41 letters went public.
Or, you know, and I think like Will and I, you know, Will, we talked about this, like, another part of it.
Stars of Boy Meets World. Defends convicted pedophile.
Oh, God, here we go.
Defends convicted pedophile.
Like, I dated
That's what you're going to be remembered for.
literally ever
The fact that you defended a convicted pedophile.
never dated a woman my age, and I think that was again part of these boundaries, and it like went through degrees. Like you're talking about 2 or 3 years older. It's not that.
11 counts. 11 counts, by the way. 11 counts, by the way. Found guilty of 11 counts.
This is turning into now.
Found guilty of 11 counts
This is straight up a therapy session.
of child sexual abuse.
Joe Biden emote has never been used better. Sorry, this is the best time that the Joe Biden emote's being used.
Sorry.
That's exactly how I felt. I was like, what is happening right now? I dated older women. Like, okay, that's also maybe a problem. How much older were they? And like, maybe you need to make a report. Like, this is not
11 counts of child M, of CM.
Big of a deal. I mean, it was a big
Child molestation.
I was also dating women way older. Like, yeah, like
How
and
much
you and I
older?
talked about, like that was really hard for me to recognize. Like that's also kind of messed up. Like I looked at it as an accomplishment to be 18 and having an affair with a 32-year-old woman. Like that was something.
I hope Alexa does a video about Jason Handy, about the Jason Handy situation.
So weird.
Yeah,
That is not
absolutely.
cool. You know, and granted, the power dynamics were a little different because male, female,
All of this about a letter.
again, actor, you know, but like that's messed up, right? And that's very hard for me to recognize because again, I want to be proud of that. I wanted to be proud of that. Like I'm so mature.
This episode, this podcast, is like a few months old.
What does all of this shit
February 19th
have to do with
older women and like in retrospect,
with the defense letters?
that's again that like
What does all this shit have to do with the defense letters? Nothing.
Right? So then that's when you went out in the world.
You're talking a bunch of psychobabble.
about either of your lives.
You're talking a bunch of psychobabble.
You end up dating, marrying, being involved with people that are a lot older. A lot of times that comes out of a lack of support from parents. And not to say parents are bad. I think people want to throw parents under the bus a lot, but it's not about that. It's more
Dan
about
Schneider definitely wants to throw parents under the bus.
the emotional support that we get from parents.
I'm sorry to say that I'm sorry to say that, but this God, this is
And this person was there, and like he's a little older.
the shit they're talking about has nothing to do with the defense letters they wrote. With the defense letters they wrote.
Wise counsel. When we're children, even though
I mean, okay, it would have been different if the dude was innocent, but he was found guilty.
things like that, but we can go out looking for other people to essentially.
The dude was found guilty.
For the victim, honestly,
11 counts.
to get to, he's probably, having to listen to this and be like, okay, are they gonna call it like?
11 counts of child sexual abuse.
Has anyone heard what he went through? Like bits and pieces of it. We're talking about serious,
Found guilty and spent 16 months
Sorry, just blowing my.
in jail.
I can't believe that the victim.
And the minute he got out, oop, hey, I'm working at Disney. So I can R more children.
Know it at the time, right?
I'm working at Disney so I can R some more children.
I was in a different scenario. It's very strange because my
Do you understand? You guys are talking about somebody who really experienced child SA. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm losing it a little bit. What is happening?
I'm losing it too.
A child? Did you read? Well, no, you were there. Sorry, when it came to the trial or the sentencing.
Yeah, they were there. They were there.
This is not, and I'm not comparing.
They were there.
Trauma is very valid, and I'm not saying that their own PTSD from this whole experience is not valid. It is. But my God, really? Right now, when have you like the fact that I'm pretty sure this person has not spoken to him? Considering that, really, you guys, we're talking about literally child SA.